Taurus. General reading rules could be reversed, may not resonate. What exactly were you trying to do? You have a splitting migraine from everything backfiring like a slingshot to you. It all just hit you right in your frontal lobe. So, do you want to explain yourself, or do I have to dig it out of you? I mean, things were already bad as it was, and then you get somebody else involved in this. Why? I mean, you don't get anything out of it. That's what I don't understand. It's not like the devil was like, yes, sacrifice them and you get all their powers. He did not say that to you. You and your friend cooked this all up inside your head. And all you were harvesting at that time was sexual energy. You were trying to get the love, I guess, maybe. That's my opinion. The love of the divine masculine and feminine. Their love. But that was just sex. So that energy that you were harvesting at the time you were trying to do that was just sexual energy. So I'm really curious what you were doing and what your intentions were. I mean, you obviously got caught. You've already been caught. I told you that in your past messages. You got caught doing spell work on an emperor and empress. Nothing to say for yourself? Nothing? Nothing at all. Well, you can't plead the fifth. It's all over the internet, darling. Return to sender. 8 of Wands. Putting another hit out on the Empress. Oh, that's nice. Why? What would you get out of it? Huh? Everything turn out in your favor? Is that it? Okay. Now we'll see here. Oh, working with the devil. Every time you do something, it comes with a cost, too. So what was your cost? The only thing that would have got sacrificed would be your feminine energy now. And probably whatever was going on under this moon. Why were you doing it under Gemini moon? Is that your friend's moon or her sign? I mean, you think after like the strongest moon of the century that, you know, your spell work's not working anymore. After everything that you were trying to do under the blood moon. And then you just moved to the Gemini moon. Yeah, well, now everything's been taken off of you. You've been completely blocked out of all magic abilities and the fairy realm, so you can forget about that. Now you're a troll. Yeah, this was all over the Emperor and Empress. So, you were trying to use them as a source. Who was your source? These are humans, they're not a source, okay? Just because they're one with God doesn't make them, they're still human in flesh and blood here on earth. So you got that wrong. You try calling in justice now. See, like I said, something about love, just like I said, but you weren't harvesting love. Your definition of love is sex. That's not love. Love is accepting somebody for who they are no matter what. If you had the baby before you got together, that would be accepting you no matter what. But when you cheated on him and the baby comes out clearly not his, you know, he does not have to accept that. You got a namesake. You should be thankful. The devil. Okay, so you were trying to bring justice in, to bring the love to you for whatever reason. You made the Emperor and Empress a source. This was all over love. And for him to message you instead of the Empress. To take action. I mean, it comes with a cost, darling. So, for the wheel to turn in your favor, just like I said. The romance. Yeah, you think that that's love. You think romance is love. And there's been a completion on here. So, did you call Saturn in? I mean, how many people do you need to do one spell here? Yeah, they took your Queen of Pentacles. They took your throne. And now you're up all night crying over this because everything backfired. You sabotage yourself. You lie, you sneak, you steal. That's a self-sabotaging card. Yeah, sex. That's all you generated was sex energy. Sex is not love. So, Oh, and you wanted money. Wow, boy, you really did a lot under and for everything to go back into your household. This is everything then you put on the will. The romance, the sex, because you want love. You think that love and the household, and you put sex and romance all on the will for the love to come into you. That's your definition of love. And now you're having a tower over that because they took your Queen of Pentacles throne. So, like I said in your last message, you're down to a page. Now you're having a tower over this. Kaboom, sudden change, because you're stuck in an illusion over what's delusional. That's what happens when you do drugs. You lose touch with reality and you've been cut out. Because you want to be happy. You think all these things make somebody happy. That's not happiness. Happiness is something you are. It's not something that you get. And then for some reason you want to be famous. You want her fame and fortune. You think she's famous. Okay. Is she on TMZ or Entertainment Tonight or something? Is she a famous newscaster? What? I don't know. Just because she's well known and liked because she helps people out of the kindness of her heart, that doesn't make her famous. Everything's been illuminated. Here's the boat. Everything's been unfulfilled success. Here's your page energy. Yeah, you have a big move coming in. All your manifestation powers are going into your move, whether you like it or not. You've been cut out. Detached. Hermes, shine lights on here. I guess you're calling Hermes for powers. Okay, he's a holy man. This was Thoth and Ra's priest, high priest. Okay? He's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. Because you've been spying and it's getting you absolutely nowhere. I told you were going to be in trouble for that, for spying, because nobody told you to spy. All you do is hex and curse yourself. So you were doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they took your magic. They put you you wanted everybody to go in an illusion so nobody could see what you were doing. You put the Emperor and Empress as source to manipulate the will when nobody has, performing acts of God are forbidden. Nobody's in charge of the will. Not God, not Emperor and Empress. Nobody is. Not you. The universe is. Okay? And then you called in the Devil and Hermes and Saturn and Justice you don't think none of those people would tell on you. You work in the shadows, but then you're calling in the light to protect you or something, or to get your powers to work. That's very interesting. And you got cut out. Like hardcore. Everything's been illuminated. You hexed and cursed yourself, so congratulations. All this is going to take lifetimes to pay back. You've been cut out. Now you're juggling finances. So you already sold your 2 of Cups however long ago to play with the devil, because that's what it costs to get into the game. And then you keep pushing, and you want to get into the Empress energy. Then you want to get into the Empress's energy. Everything comes with a cost. And you owe the commitment. You owe the Ace of Pentacles. Then it costs a pentacle to get your tools that you need from the crown. Okay, that would bring you down to a 3. Then you did it again, so now you're down to a 2. You're a juggler. Okay. Yeah, all over the 2 of Cups, because he quit and walked away. He took everything left that he had and he turned his back on you. He didn't care about the burden and he left. He pushed right through it and he took his cup of love somewhere else. He likes to help people. He's a good guy. And you didn't appreciate him. All the same stories as all the other light workers go through. So he's taking all his communication somewhere else and putting his strength and courage into a commitment, healing a commitment from the past. You already know all this. I mean, what is the problem here? These are all your karmic lessons. You wasted your wish. What exactly were you sacrificing? That's what I don't get. What was your sacrifice? Because you didn't have anything. So what were you sacrificing? This? The 2 of Pentacles? I mean, that's the Joker. What were you sacrificing? And you're like, yes, this is a wish fulfillment. So then you wasted that. Oh, you sold your Hangman energy for this to work. You sacrificed one thing for 7 things to work for you. Okay, well that's not balanced. So you threw Justice and all your head honcho cards to balance that out. But you work in the dark. Does that make sense? And then you brought a third party in, your friends, to make it stronger somehow. So they owe a cost now, and nothing worked. So your friends are upset at you. Now you lost your friendship, and a divine block came up. Someone put a block up so nothing would backfire. So that was either you or her. You both did that. That means you put yourself in a coffin energy. Once you put the block up, the devil and God are very clear that that block cannot come down. You both said, okay, put the divine block up. And now you are coffined. And that's the truth. So you need a plan. You're at the doorway. Everything's hidden from you. You're wounded after battle because you have to go by yourself. You're still confused on your high priestess energy. So you sold everything. And you're taking a leap of faith into the icebox energy. I mean, you think you're going to melt that? You're going to melt someone's heart with your attraction again? Yeah, you coffined yourself. It's right here. Still very confused on your Hierophant energy. That just means you're a fixed sign, because this is technically in reverse because you're a karmic. You've been kicked out of the kingdom spiritually, emotionally, dumped, and you got dumped. Your boyfriend dumped you, plus your friend dumped you probably. You have no food in the house, so I'm sure there's going to be a phone call to CYF soon, because you've been selling your food stamps, so you're under investigation for that. Apology, whatever. Your fishy fake apologies to restore the balance with the Libra you've been messing with. I mean, you are very confused, darling, very confused. Now you're called judgment. You already sold that. You're a joker now. So you can change. All because you were bored. You know, most people play games. You know, you go window shopping, you make your basket for next month when you get your extra money, when you're not doing drugs. I mean, you have to heal first so that you get money first. And yeah, you get the broken heart because you did this to yourself. You hexed and cursed yourself. All it did was all go back to you because you put a block up. So it all just got tangled into your own energy regardless. And you're stuck in masculine energy now, somehow. Because everything comes with a cost. So you have work. You need to get to work. You're going to be working extra shifts and doubles and picking up, what is that called? Seasonal hours right now, because that's all that's hiring. And now you're stuck in entrapment with a broken heart. Wow, that was a mouthful. Hey, you had to provide for yourself, okay? So you already sold your masculine energy. And you took your feminine throne. And chance after chance after chance after chance. What do you think? You just have endless negative energy coming into you? Never any time to heal? Now you're burdened. The commitments. Yeah, you're just still waiting there. Like he's coming back with love for you. Oh, now you're trying to say, now she's switching the story again, saying that she sacrificed all this for this to come back to her. Yeah, okay. But first it was the other story. Now that you lost everything, now it's, I sacrificed everything. Whew. Wow. Common sneeze weed. Looks like if you get your shit together, you'll have someone from your past come in. Yeah, you definitely lost your throne, your Queen of Pentacles throne. You're stuck in an illusion now. You do have somebody, if you get your shit together and get clean, you're down to earth energy. You're lucky you're not in hell. The ladder will come back, but you need to get back on your feet and get clean and get sober. You do have somebody from your past that will come back in. Looks like an earth sign. Somebody that you rejected is going to come back. Anything else to restore the balance with you and help you? Okay,